I didn't know Daniel well, not the way his closest friends did. But I knew his rhythm. He worked late. He kept things tidy. And when the world went quiet, he sat alone with the glow of a laptop and the bottomless scroll of other people's lives. He was the kind of person who didn't like to bother anyone. The kind of person no one thinks something like this could happen to. He started noticing it on a Tuesday around 10:47 p.m. The apartment across from his always left their blinds half open, and the street lamp outside drew a tall rectangle of orange on his wall. In that light, he looked tired. He was on Facebook. Where else? Killing time between freelance emails, people you may know, the purgatory of old classmates and strangers' weddings. He scrolled without thinking. Then he stopped. A profile, no mutual friends. Just one low-quality picture, someone standing against a dead tree under a white sky. Far away, no face really. Just the shape of a person you almost recognize from a dream. He clicked through. The profile was empty. No about, no posts, no other photos. He closed it. He didn't think anything of it. 3 nights later, it came back. Same name. But the figure wasn't leaning anymore. Standing straight now. Odd, he thought. Or maybe he was remembering it wrong. He refreshed the page for no reason. The suggestion vanished, as if he'd imagined it. I think this is the part where a different version of him closes the laptop and calls a friend. But Daniel wasn't that version. He slept badly. By Saturday, the city had cooled. He finished a small job, sent an invoice, and caught himself drifting back to the feed like a moth to the one lit window on a dark street. People you may know, A.R. Winters. This time there were 3 mutual friends. He freezes. 3 mutuals on Winters. Jessica Marie, Michael Holt, Mrs. Flowers. He checks memorial posts. They were all dead. Back to Winters' profile. The photo's closer now. Pale face, dark, unreadable eyes, long hair. Friend request. He slams delete, shuts everything and sits in the dark. Maybe it was AI, he told himself. Maybe it was some stupid prank. He left the apartment because sometimes that's what you do, when logic wears thin. He then saw a bare oak that looks exactly like the photo. A pale face peeks, then vanishes. He speedily walks home. He shut the door and then did something he'd never admit. He put a chair under the handle, back to the laptop, saw the friend request again. New photo. This time her face fills the frame, too close. Eyes like ink. He gags, throws up, comes back. The request waits. He clicks view profile. Nothing but that face and the same 3 dead mutuals. Delete doesn't work. The UI thunks, stubborn and wrong. He tries to sleep. Dreams of a camera walking into a field toward a tree. Wakes cold. Zooms the photo. Old film grain. A scar on the bark. Reverse image search. Nothing. Reporting the account feels stupid. He quits. Afternoon text from an unknown number. Winters. Hello, Daniel. He blocks it. Returns to Facebook. 1 new mutual friend. Mr. Anders. Also dead. His blood went cold like it does when a doorbell rings late and you don't expect anyone. Friend request accepted. He hadn't touched confirm. He hadn't. He would have sworn he hadn't. He clicked her name. The profile loaded. Finally, something new. A cover photo appeared. He opened a message window. He typed to her, because what else could he do? Who are you? She responded. Somebody you may know. Her hair shifts in the still image. He slams the laptop shut. Past midnight, the feed itself says, "You have 1 new friend request." Messenger pings again. AR. It's easier if you accept. He went back to her profile one last time because we always go back one last time. The photo had changed again. He closed the window. He shut the laptop. He stood up. He turned off the lamp. He lay down and held his breath like a kid hiding under a blanket from thunder. In the morning, he sent me a message. Just one line. Daniel typed for a long time. When he was finally ready to tell him to come over, to say, "I'm here, we'll figure it out," his status dot was gray. The last time he looked, weeks later, he searched the name out of habit. The profile is still there. The cover photo's darker. He decided to just look away, close the app. He thought, because maybe it's just stress. Maybe it's just AI. Or maybe some doors aren't doors at all. Maybe they're invitations. And not every invitation is yours to accept.